This is Mount Rushmore. It has 4 presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Mount Rushmore is located in the Black Hills of South Dakota. Mount Rushmore is near a town called Keystone. The spot was chosen because Dion Robinson had the idea of carving artwork into the Black Hills. At Mount Rushmore, there are more things to do besides looking at the presidents. There is a lot of wildlife and flowers to look at. Are you interested in becoming a junior ranger? There is that too. The ranger-led programs start at summer. There are also a lot of trails to hike, ride, and bike, and others. Mount Rushmore was created by using dynamite and pneumatic hammers quickly to blast through a ton of rock at one time. To smooth the faces, they used a special drill. No people died during the slope process of Mount Rushmore. There were 400 workers to help build Mount Rushmore. 450,000 tons of rock was removed from Mount Rushmore, and it still remains there today. The people who were helped were 400 workers that came to get a job in Gutzenborgen with his son. Lincoln was Gutzenborgen's kid that after his dad died, he took over the building of Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore was made to promote tourism in South Dakota. Mount Rushmore was started in October 4th, 1927. Then, in July 4th, 1930, President George Washington's head was dedicated. Then, on August 30th, 1936, President Thomas Jefferson's head was dedicated. Next, President Abraham Lincoln's head was dedicated in September 17, 1937. Next, July 2nd, 1939, President Theodore Roosevelt's head was dedicated. The name of Mount Rushmore came from a New York lawyer named Charles E. Rushmore. Gutzenborgen designed Mount Rushmore. If you got an inch wrong on the design, you got a foot wrong on the mountain. Mount Rushmore got its name from Charles E. Rushmore. He went out on a trip to mine minerals. President George Washington was the first president to be carved. George Washington was born in 1732 in Virginia. He served in the British War as commander-in-chief. After the war was won, he became the first president of the United States. He served 8 years for president. Thomas Jefferson was born in 1733. When he was 9, he spoke French, Greek, and Latin. He was known for creating the Declaration of Independence. He was the 3rd President of the United States. Jefferson symbolizes the expansion of the nation. He is credited with Louisiana Purchase in 1803. President Abraham Lincoln served for president 4 years, 1861 through 1865. He was the 16th president. Lincoln tried to help the Civil War when the South wanted to separate the country, so the North and the South fought. President Theodore Roosevelt promoted the development of the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal was to help ships pass to the other side of North America and South America. They built it because the ships had to go all the way down to the bottom of South America in the harsh tide. That was so they could ship goods without risking the tides to sink the boat.